on top of some breaking news here from overnight in Middletown, where police are trying to figure out what led to a deadly shooting.
One suspect is in custody, expected in court today to face murder and other charges. Your reporter Taylor Knight is live in Middletown sharing what we know so far and what comes next. Good morning.
That suspect is expected to be here at Middlesex Superior Court today, but he was actually arrested miles from here in Hartford following yesterday's shooting.
Middletown police say they were called to Cooley Avenue just before 6 o'clock last night. Officers found a person with multiple gunshot wounds, and they were rushed to the hospital nearby where they died. Middletown police say they identified Nygell Smikle as the suspect. They traced him down to Hartford where he was arrested. He's facing multiple charges, including murder, and is being held on a $2 million bond.
Middletown police have not identified the victim at this point, but they do say that there is no threat to the public. Your reporter live in Middletown, Taylor Knight, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.